Becoming Abel was a COVID baby, and I wanted to occupy my time, and I wanted to work on something that would dip my toe back into the just in case in the closet monster universe. And I first intended for Becoming Abel to be a short, so probably about 25 to 30 pages. And I guess I'm long-winded because in the end, the project ended up being 194 pages. Well, in July of 2019, after I had released the first book, Just in Case in the Closet Monster, Hope, I was asked to be the artist in residence at an LGBTQ camp called Camp Firefly. I was so excited to be able to do that. I was so excited to have that experience. And at the time I was thinking, oh my God, these kids are going to get to hear about my life experience, and it's going to be so relatable to them. So I was excited. It was in Peterborough, and I traveled to Peterborough on the bus because I don't drive. And I was looking over my notes. When I got there, I met all the campers, which was wonderful. And there were many more trans campers and non-binary campers than I thought there were going to be. So as I was getting ready to give my presentation, I was wondering if I was going to be able to connect with those campers. I had a little bit of a panic attack before I did the presentation because I felt like I didn't hit every member of the LGBTQ banner when I wrote the first book. I didn't have any trans characters in my book, and I felt bad about that. I felt bad that I wasn't being inclusive to everyone. So I decided right then and there that I was going to write a story that had trans characters in it. I wanted Just in Case in the Closet Monster if the monsters were going to every LGBTQ person when they needed help out of the closet. I couldn't ignore trans people. Well, this was a journey for me. I talked to a lot of the campers at the LGBTQ Camp Firefly, and got their perspectives, and that was my jumping off point. We reached out to a trans man and a non-binary person and asked them if they would read the first draft of my book. This was a different experience for me because the first book was pretty much all about me and my experience. So I didn't need anyone to proof it or to critique it or to help me, other than my husband, Stacy. So we reached out to these individuals. They read my book, and I was so touched with how much they were willing to share their experiences with me. They helped me structure and they helped me to create a book that I think is much more sensitive to their perspective. And I will always be appreciative of their help. think it was important to get that consultation because I don't know what it's like to be a trans person. I don't know, as a cisgendered, gay, white man, I don't know that perspective. And I guess I was looking to be schooled. I thought I was sensitive enough. I thought the first draft was sensitive enough. But I realized that there were lots of things that I had missed, that I had misjudged, that I had misunderstood. And I think I'm a much better ally now. And I hope the book is something I'm really proud of. Why am I sharing this story? This is a hard question for me to answer. And the only thing that keeps popping into my head is my mother's face. I think it was a journey for my mom to understand who I was. And I want her to be able to understand what it's like for trans people. I want to open that world up to her and to people like her. My mom is a wonderful ally, and I think that I want to share what I've learned about trans people. I want her to know and understand the people that I reached out to that helped me with this book. I feel connected to them now. Much more connected than I did when I did the Camp Firefly. I want my mom to understand that journey, and I think this book will help to do that, not only for my mom, but for other people like my mom. This essentially is a love story. I thought it was a love story between Abigail, who becomes Abel, and Bethany. But actually, it's a story about self-love and about accepting yourself and loving yourself. And I think that's the message I want to get across.